Let's talk about something women don't often admit out loud. What happens when the relationship was toxic, but you still love him? I mean, not you miss him, not you're just attached, but you love him. And now you're confused because you know he was not good for you, but your heart didn't get the memo. If you ever said, I know I deserve better, this video is for you. Welcome to Heal the New Sex. We will discuss all things healing, self-love, and relationships. My name is Cynthia. I'm a licensed therapist and coach. And I want to talk about when the relationship was toxic, but you still love him. Many people aren't going to tell you that loving someone doesn't mean the relationship was healthy, and leaving a toxic relationship doesn't automatically turn your emotions off. You may have to grieve the relationship. You can love someone who disrespected you, who emotionally neglected you, who manipulated you, who breadcrumbed you, who triggered you, because love doesn't equal safety. Love doesn't equal compatibility, and love doesn't equal destiny. And for many of us, especially if I grew up with Lifetime, right? Lifetime movies. You would see women loving men that demonstrated bad behavior. You may have grown up in a home with parents and it was toxic, those type of things. And so love gets confused with chaos, and it gets confused with poor treatment of partners. And so here it is, you are in this relationship, and even though you know it's not healthy, even though you know that it's devastating, even though you know it's negatively impacting you, impacting your children, you still are struggling because you're like, Cynthia, I love him. And I want to talk about that, right? Let's talk about why you still love him. Because women really blame themselves, and I don't want you to blame yourself. Trauma bonding feels like love. Toxic relationships create emotional highs and lows that literally rewire your nervous system. The inconsistency, the chaos, the unpredictability, your body learn to associate intensity with connection. And you may have learned this at high school. You may have learned this from your parents. And so it's not that, that this is what you want, that you want a relationship that is unhealthy, that you want a relationship that is chaotic. You really are looking for a healthy relationship. You really are looking for love, but trauma bonding feels like love. And you have to be careful when you first meet someone with the things that you share with them and what they're sharing with you, okay? If a man is sharing a lot of the painful things that happen, he may be trying to trauma bond with you, and you have to, know that's what that is, and that's a red flag. So when you miss him, you're not missing him, you're missing the relief that came after the pain, because it's a cycle. It's a high, it's a low, it's the making up, it's the getting back together. It's the high, it's the low, it's the making up, it's the getting back together, right? And what making up and getting back together means, making up and then their stability or their safety for the moment until the next fight comes, or till the next situation comes, until he cheats again, until he pulls back again, okay? And so you're going in this cycle. And so you are missing him because what you're really missing, what you're really wanting, is the making up part, because that part is the part that soothes your nervous system, okay? You bonded to his potential, not his patterns. You didn't fall in love with who he consistently was. You fell in love with who he could be when he tried briefly. And that's why, in my mind, the greatest form of disrespect is when you tell a man you're in a relationship with the things that you need, he doesn't do it, and then when you decide to pull back, detach, or walk out the door to end the relationship, then he shows up as that man. That means you could have done this the whole time, you just chose not to. And to me, if you stay, he's disrespecting you, and you're allowing him to disrespect you, okay? But potential is not a partner. An effort that comes and goes is not love. We got to be consistent. You should only accept consistency. There's a video that Tony Gaskins did about consistency. It wasn't about being consistent in relationships. It was just in life and showing up. And to me, I interpreted it many ways. One, in a healthy relationship, two people are deciding to be consistent. But also in life, we should be consistent to go after the things that we want, need, and desire. But in romantic love, it has to be that he has to be consistent for you, okay? Not you have a meltdown, or you express yourself, and then all of a sudden now he's showing up and he's no. And that's how you stay in these patterns for years. because he doesn't change. And as women, many women have been conditioned to wait on a man to change versus accepting that's who he's decided to be and moving on. Stop waiting on a man to change. Stop hoping he's going to change. When a person shows you who they are, believe them. That's what Maya Angelou said. Stop waiting for him to change. Stop praying for him to change. He got free will. You praying against that man's will. He don't want change. He don't want change, right? He represented a wound, not a soulmate. Some relationships don't come to love us. They come to expose us. Oh, can y'all pass the offering plate? Listen, he represented a wound. He came to shine a mirror. Look, girl, look, you need to heal this right here. This is what you need to heal, because the next one that come, you got to heal this right here. He was not your soulmate. And many of us, we just date to find a soulmate versus realizing that this person came to teach us a lesson, or our getting together was to teach him a lesson. Maybe he's never been exposed to this type. Oh. And y'all be saying that he's never been loved like this. Like his mom did this and this and this and this. Yeah, that's very true. But guess what? When he's exposed to your love, your nurturing spirit, your kindness, your care, your consideration, and he decides to stay the same, you need to move on. He's been exposed to a healthy love. He's been exposed to a gentle love. He's been exposed to empathy and nurturance and all of that. But if he's decided that he doesn't want to change, you need to move around. The same way this may be a mirror for you, that, hey, you still wounded here. It's a mirror for him. You're still wounded here. And if he don't want to do the work, don't keep pouring your love into a broken vessel. Stop it. You just pouring. Kroger, send me a check. You just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. Meanwhile, he just letting it. He's not even containing it. No. No. Right? Listen, so some relationships don't come to love us. They come to expose us. They attach to old abandonment wounds, old hurts, old disappointments. That's why you're triggered. That's why it feels like you dating your daddy or dating your mama, because that person is just exposing it. And you're supposed to say, oh, there's some work I need to do so I can stop accepting this. I thank you so much for teaching. You exposed something in me. The next time you go tell a man, that the relationship is not healthy, let him know, listen, sugar, you exposed something in me and there's some work that I need to do. I can't be here because you exposed when you showed up and it was acting the way you were acting, right? You hit a father wound in me, you hit a mother wound in me, you hit an abandonment wound in me. I'm not going to do what I used to do in previous relationships and try to prove I'm worthy. I'm not about to tap dance to get you to change your heart about me. Because someone's behavior towards you reveals their heart towards you as well. And when that man is distant and he's neglectful and he's unkind and he's uncaring and he's manipulative and he lies and he schemes and he does the things you ask him not to do, that's his heart being shown towards you. And what you're trying to do is to make him change his heart about you. Nope. No. We're not doing that. So when this toxic relationship ended, it didn't feel like you're just losing him. It felt like you lost the hope that this time you'll finally be chosen. I've worked with so many beautiful, intelligent, smart, capable, all the positive adjectives women, and they're still waiting on a man to come choose them. You got to choose yourself. You got to choose yourself. Choose you first. Like I said, choose ye this day. You. Okay? Who we choosing? Us. And the reason why many men get in my comments and will be like, well, does this, what they be saying? Does this pertain to women too? The reason why men don't like some of the stuff that I say is because I'm telling you to choose you. I'm telling you to stop being self-sacrificing. I'm telling you to put your needs first and to not put his needs first. And many men are raised to be selfish. And I'm telling you to be selfish. Listen, you live with you 24/7, 365. I want you to be comfortable in your skin, confident in your skin, safe in your skin. And you got to be safe in your skin with a safe partner. He got to be safe, sugar. Listen, this may sting, okay? Love is not enough. And I'm going to do a video about that. That love is not enough. I did a video. I'm going to put that in here, right? I think many people aren't looking necessarily for love because love is a part of the foundation, but it's not all of the foundation. It's not all of it. You need more than someone who loves you. You need somebody who's, well, I think love is enough when you are healthy and a man is healthy, because then he understands that he has to be considerate and kind and consistent and nurturing, right? That he serves you and you serve him, those type of things. But love is not enough when the relationship is unhealthy. You can love someone deeply and still need to leave them permanently. Stop leaving men hoping that he's going to go do the work and that you can get back together. So you're sitting and you're waiting for him to show up differently. No, you need to make a decision that this man is not good for my future. Even if he does his healing work, may the Lord watch between me and thee. Go, there's going to be somebody for you and there's going to be somebody for me, but we can't get back together. Okay? Because love without emotional safety, accountability, consistency, respect is not a relationship, it's a lesson. And some men are not meant to be your husband. They're meant to be a mirror that shows you what you are settling for. You still settling. You're still settling. You're still settling. And this is the thing. Oh, this is the thing. Some men are better than relationships we have, but they're not the best. So while he wasn't physically abusive, he's emotionally abusive, you got to go. While he wasn't physically abusive, he didn't lie, he didn't cheat, but he was cold and he was distant. He wasn't intentional. You got to go. You got to go. You don't get to choose your family, but you get to choose the man that you spend the rest of your life with. And you need to make the best selection possible. Is he human? Yes. Is he flawed? Yes. But he should love you down. And you shouldn't be confused about that. You should know that man right there loves me. That man right there cares for me. Okay? He's not meant to be your husband. He's not meant to be your husband. He's not meant to be your husband. And stop making men that don't have emotional skill your husband. It's not just about the physical. It's not about the sprinkle. It's not about, oh, he can provide. No, sugar. He has to also be able to emotionally care for you. So let's talk about what healing actually looks like. Healing is not forcing yourself to hate him or to be angry with him. Healing is not pretending that you don't care. Feel the feelings, feel the emotion, process them. Healing is saying, I can love you and still choose myself. I can love you and still choose to end this relationship. I can love you and still know that this is not healthy for me. I love you. I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't want bad to happen to you, but I can't be here with you because you aren't giving me what I need. And sometimes online we'll hear people minimize happiness in relationships. Women will divorce you because she's not happy. No, it's more than that. If you hear that, that's my son. It's more than that. It's more than that. It's the emotional neglect for years. It's the being overlooked, not seen, not cared for, not attended to. It's I'm sick, but you won't run and go get me Robitussin. You won't bring me the chicken noodle soup on your way home. It's the lack of care. It's the lack of nurturance. It's the lack of emotional safety. It's the lack of when I come and share with you my hopes and my heart and my dreams, you laugh at me, you ridicule me, you minimize the impact that I have in as it relates to others. Here it is. I'm a skilled surgeon and I did a complex surgery. And you're like, oh, good for you. It's allowing the grief, the sadness, the anger, the longing, but not calling him and not using no contact and hoping that one day he'll break down and get weak and reach out to you. No, we are leaving all 2026 and beyond. Whenever you see this video, we are realizing that this man is not a healthy partner, so we're going about our way. And we're not playing games and trying to manipulate to get him back. We love him, but he ain't healthy for us. He ain't good for us. All right? Without using those emotions as a reason to go back, because going back doesn't heal the wound, it reopens it. And then you ever had a wound reopen and then it leads to infection. That's why sometimes when you go back, it's worse. That's why, okay? Ask yourself this instead of why do I still love him? Did I feel emotionally safe with him? Did I feel chosen consistently? Did I grow or did I shrink? Was I dying in the relationship? Was I becoming a shell of who I was? He used to make me laugh, but I realize now I'm forcing the laugh. Was I at peace or was I always anxious? Or was there a cycle that just continued in the relationship? Your body knows the truth even when your heart is confused. Listen, loving him doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. It means you're human. But staying gone means you're evolving. It means you're breaking the habit of being in unhealthy relationships. You're not weak for loving someone who was wrong for you. You are strong for walking away even while it hurts. Sometimes the closure is this: you loved him and you love you more. You loved him and you loved you more. And because you love you more, you left the relationship. If this resonated with you, I want to hear from you down below. I want you to know I love you so much, and I thank you for rocking with me. Until we talk again, remember, healed is the new sexy.